We're going to test the mics to see if that's working. We're just going. Okay, well, I'm here. Jeremy's right behind you, by the way. All right. Yes. All right, 50 seconds left in warm-ups as we get ready for the consolation bracket game between Highland Hills and Omaha Mavericks out of Omaha, Nebraska. So both teams, I believe, are 2 losses, 1 tie. This announcer got to watch Omaha play Littleton Black earlier in the tournament. And all right, here we go for the last game of the Silver Sticks tournament. Hope everybody out there listening. Here we go. Face-off is controlled by Highland. Puck misses the pass, goes back to Omaha coming into the offensive zone. Emma holds it on the half boards. Grayson Martin sends it up and gets out of the zone. Blake putting pressure on. Chipped around him as Omaha regroups. Melby gets to it first, but it's got sent deep by Omaha. Back up the half boards. Blake flips it off the glass, but isn't able to clear it. Melby's got it here. Puck knocked through by Omaha defense. Ward gets out and chips it to the corner. Behind the net is Omaha, looking for a pass. Jumps up, toe drag around. A shot is deflected off of Melby's foot. Rousseau's able to get it up and out of the zone and sent back in by the Warbirds for an offsides, or Omaha Mavericks, sorry. It was an offsides. All right, so quick line change here. The Bates is going to be out here, it looks like today, with Jeffers and King. So a little mix-up on what we've seen from the lines. Gage Perkins, who's newly on the ice on defense, takes the puck. Gets it up to Luca Bates coming up the side. He's got Riley Jeffers with him. Sends it deep. Riley Jeffers giving chase around the back of the net. Gets to the puck, gets it out front, and the puck is in the net. I'm not sure what happened there. hit a player down in front, trickled into the net, but I think the net wasn't on its proper moorings, so we got a whistle here. Ref's going to make sure that doesn't happen again by securing it. I'm counting that as a goal mentally, so that... Two additional pucks upon lifting up the net as well. So 3-0 is my count after 3 pucks are found in the net. All right. So we're going to get a face-off rolling here in the offensive zone to the goalie's left. Luca Bates, Cohen King, and Riley Jeffers out there. Colt Williams, Gage Perkins on defense. Face-off won by Omaha. Retains the puck. Skating up through. Pocket is picked by Jeffers. Jeffers tries to get a shot, but a good stick check there. Cohen King throws it backhand, isn't able to get it on there. Perkins trying to hold it in the zone. Holds it momentarily. It's chipped up and out down the ice. Good retention by Omaha to keep it from going for an icing. Cohen's going to take it behind the net. Battle there, loses the puck in the corner. Picked back up by Luca Bates. Colt Williams comes out with a pile with it, getting to the red line. Luca picks it up there. He's going to bring it into the zone. Luca is going to get a hard shot on goal. Blocker save by the goalie. Kicks it to the corner. Davenport tries to hold the zone. It gets around him. Colt Williams is back. And he goes around Colt Williams, who isn't back far enough after Davenport tried to pinch, and that's going to be a goal. Emma Ward on defense with Davenport, who just made it in. Davenport's going to stay in the middle as the Emma Ward gets back on defense. Pass comes up the middle of the ice. It's held out, but Venman's giving chase, putting pressure on. Good move by the defenseman to retain possession and get it back in. Looking for a centering pass. Skolnick gets there first, holds it on the boards. Chips it up and out. Colton Venman gets it. He's going to try to send it deep, but good wall pressure by Omaha. Skolnick is able to get it as it trickles through. Still battled hard along the boards there. Picked up by Omaha, trying to regroup behind their own net. Sends it behind and around. Pass comes out of the zone, but picked up by Tam. Coming right back is Omaha. Comes around the side there. Pass goes off the side net. Puck squirts all the way through, and it's cleared to the slot, and Omaha gets a hard shot on net, but a great save by Declan St. John. Omaha's a hard skating team. The Jags better move their feet if they're going to keep up with them throughout this game. Okay, so we got a line change. We got Rousseau out there with Martin and Blake Yates, Perkins, and Melby on defense. Blake reverses course, finds Martin, but stolen there by Omaha. Rousseau challenging in the corner along with Perkins. 2-on-2 there in the corner, can't get it out. There it comes to Gage Perkins. Gage is going to get it. Sends it off of Martin and out of the zone. Blake Yates putting pressure on. Pass comes off the boards and back in for Omaha. Omaha sends it deep. Pops out front. Melby gets it. Throws it off his own players. Skates. But kicks it out to Blake Yates, who's going to get it out of the zone. Good poke check by Hayden there to keep Omaha from getting into the zone. Sends it deep. Melby's back there. He's getting pressured by Omaha. Omaha's going to retrieve the puck in the corner. Momentarily, Rousseau gets it on the corner. Pressured there by Omaha. Scrum into the corner there. We'll see who comes out with it. Puck comes out and down the defensive zone for Omaha. Here comes some pressure right up the middle by Omaha. Good stick check by Luca on the back check. He picks it up as it coming through the neutral zone. Has some speed here. Coming up the side there, gets stick checked. Good defense, throws it to the middle. Puck is deflected out there by defense. Isn't able to get it out of the zone. Retained there by Jeffers, who's putting pressure on. Puck clears the zone, waiting for his teammate to get out, and unfortunately gets it into the zone before it's cleared, so offsides on Highland. Early going, 1-0 Omaha, 7:15 left in the first period. Bates is out there with Cohen King and Riley Jeffers. Colt Williams and Emma Ward out on defense. Cohen has the puck momentarily. That's stripped from him. Emma Ward coming across to close out the defense. Hip check there that isn't called on Omaha. Good pressure there from Omaha. Is going to get it up to the point. They go D to D there on the pass. Backhand shot hit with a high stick. That's not called. Behind the net is Omaha. Omaha looking to try to get it out front. Emma's battling with him. She gets the puck. One hand shoves it up to Cohen King. Cohen's going to get it up and out of the zone, but right to their defense. Riley Jeffers putting pressure on, and it's reversed out. Pass comes across Davenport, who just came on the ice, shift change. Gets some pressure and sends it out. Colt Williams directs it back to the corner, and a shot from the dot goes in on a deflection from Colt. Olnick's out here with Tam and Venman. Face-off won by Omaha and retained back. Looking for the cross-ice pass. Here it comes. It's going to be brought in by number 25 for the shot is around Ethan Davenport and sent to the corner where the shooter retains possession. Still has possession there. Moving it around, Davenport still keeps that pressure. Finally gets enough pressure to where he loses the puck, but Tam can't clear the zone. Omaha gets there first. Gage Perkins is in the corner. Sent up the boards to the awaiting defenseman. Pass comes across the zone to number 25. Back up to the point to Alex Tam. Gage Perkins is battling hard, one of the few out there skating and working. Puck comes out to Skolnick, who sends it back up to the defense, retained into the zone once again. Shot on goal, the shot misses the net wide. Davenport gets the deflected shot from the point. Chips it up and off the boards, but held in again on the boards by number 25. Skolnick finally picks it up. Has Alex Tam coming with him if he could wait for just a second. Alex shot just goes wide. Tam's going to get there first to the corner. Defense makes a change. Emma Ward gets to the puck first. Pass goes through. Skolnick picks it up on the blue line. Melby's going to pick it up in the neutral zone and send it deep. Looks like there was a hit behind the play. Blake Yates gets some good body in there to disrupt the play. Sent deep by Omaha. It's going to... Puck just outside the zone, a little scramble forward in front. Blake comes out with it.
Anybody gets hurt, it's on you.
Sent into the zone, but Emma Ward intercepts. Sends it up the boards to Rousseau. Rousseau's not going to get there quite fast enough. Looking to regroup a little bit as they get back on sides. Melby coming through the middle of the ice. Puck is deflected out. Picked up by Blake. Blake can't get a full shot on it as it rolls off his stick, but the goalie freezes it for a stoppage. So 3:53 left in the first period, 2-0 Omaha. Face-off won by Omaha, retained in momentarily by Colt Williams, but now he's gone. 2-on-1 pass comes across the ice. The sliding Gage Perkins helps to put pressure to break it up. Pass behind the net by Omaha. Steps around one. Sent to the corner by Gage Perkins. Retained by Omaha. Omaha sends it out front. It's going to get retained on the blue line there. Sent around the back of the net. Rousseau and Perkins working hard. In the corner, puck's still there. Good, strong battle with some body there. Colt Williams gets stepped around for the third goal of the game for Omaha as he face-off picked up by Jeffers coming into the offensive zone. Sent deep. Retained by Omaha's goalie, and he gets knocked on top of the goalie there by the defenseman. In the offensive zone to the goalie's right. Luca Bates wins it. It's on the half boards, but stolen away by Omaha. Sends it behind their own net. They're going to get there first, but Cohen King working hard. Pass comes up to the flank. Emma Ward with a good poke check there. Picked right back up by Omaha and brought into the zone. Riley Jeffers fighting to clear it, is able to get it out and sent right back in for an offsides. Face-off comes through the zone into the defensive zone. Davenport whiffs on the clearance. Turned over there. Omaha's able to get it deep. Picked up by Luca Bates, who sends it around the net. Jeffers is going to get there first. Chips it out and out of the zone. Luca Bates and Riley Jeffers giving chase. Cohen King looking for an opportunity for an intercept. Bates gets his skates on it to intercept momentarily. Puck sent around. Emma Ward's going to get there first while her partner's changing. Melby comes in from the D zone. Puck is sent out of the zone. Highland regroups and dumps it back deep. Luca and Riley giving chase once again. Sent around the boards there. Omaha gets there first. Chipped around Melby. Emma's going to get there to the puck first. She's going to send it around behind the net, where Omaha is able to steal it. Chipped up and out, and Luca Bates throws it up the boards. It's going to be held in on the blue line again and dumped in on net. Declan with a good save. All right, so shot gets rattled around there with some sticks, and Declan's able to cover it up finally. Melby's going to get sent to the box for flicking a stick after the play. So the Jags are going to go on a PK. Tam is out there taking the draw with Venman. We got Perkins and Davenport on defense. Davenport trying to work hard, but it's picked up by Omaha. Omaha sends it deep again. Perkins is going to get beat to it by Omaha. Omaha skating hard and winning all the loose pucks. Tam gets the puck behind the net, looking for how to get it out of the zone. He's pressured there, but Davenport picks it up, flicks it backhand, up and out of the zone. Misses Venman's, jumped over Venman's stick. Venman trying to put pressure on as they come back into the zone. And there's another whistle because the net's off for some reason here. .8 seconds left on the penalty kill. Tam is taking the draw just outside the zone. Colton Venman's going to get to the puck first. Working to get it deep, sends it deep, and attacks, skating after it. On the back end, Davenport gets a change for Colt Williams. Puck's coming through the middle of the ice. Perkins going to get there first. Tips off a skate and goes right to Colt Williams. Tries to go D to D, misses his player wide, sends it up the boards to Omaha. Perkins is there, can't clear it out. Venman and Melby are both, Melby's out of the box, Venman's coming on the change. Perkins intercepts the errant pass. Pass there as Tam's knocked down. Skolnick's going to get it as the first period comes to a close. the zone after battling there. Sent deep around Emma Ward. Davenport going back to the retrieve. He's going to have pressure on from the wing. Holding it there in the corner. Omaha gets through two players. Pass comes out front. Sent out just barely. Davenport skating it up and out. It's held in there by the Omaha, and it's Emma Ward knocks it out of the way. Emma sends it around behind the net. Rousseau there to help out, trying to keep it away. Davenport there to try to pick it out. Omaha comes out of the goal with it and gets a shot on net. Cohen King fans on an attempt to dump it deep. It's picked up by number 25 for Omaha. Chips it through Melby. Picked up by Omaha on the forecheck. Gets it out of his feet. Shot goes wide of the net into the corner. Riley Jeffers trying to put pressure on. Sends it up to the point. Goes D to deep. And a shot on just goes wide of the net. Perkins is there to clear it out. Passes it up to his partner along the boards, but isn't able to get it out of the zone. Perkins gets it, sends it deep. Cohen King skating hard after it. Gets bodied off the puck. Jeffers with a good steal in the neutral zone. Pulled across and back into the zone. Number 25 gets it, shot on net. Declan St. John catches it in his glove and has to cover it up. Skolnick out there with Alexander Tam and Colton Venman. We got Emma Ward and Colt Williams on defense. Face-off is won, but good pressure by Tam keeps the point from getting a good look at it. Emma Ward deflects an attempted pass, sent deep by Omaha behind the net. Skolnick picks it up there, passes it up to Alexander Tam on the boards. Tam breaking out of the zone, getting forechecked on by hard skating Omaha. Puck squirts out, is in the feet. Venman's going to get there first behind the net. Bounces it off the back of the net. Sent up, and Colt Williams is going to keep it in the zone. Dumps it, sends it deep. Venman gets there first. Hops over his stick off of a bump in the snow. So here comes Omaha breaking back the other way. They got a 3-on-2 developing. And face-off retained by Omaha, breaking into the zone. Martin and Rousseau putting pressure on. Backhand attempt hits Davenport in the leg and blocked. Melby's going to deflect it to the sidewall. Omaha sends it to the middle. Nobody there. Davenport gets it. Passes it up. Misses his pass. And it's retained into the zone. Tries to send it up and out of the zone again, but they're glued to that blue line in the corner. Melby gets the puck. Falls down trying to clear the zone. Finally gets it out. But Omaha's right back and coming back in quickly. Steps around the defense, looking for a centering pass. Good stick by Rousseau. Grayson tries to carry it out of the zone, but is pinched off right on the blue line. Rousseau tries to clear it. It's not able to get out of the zone. Shot comes through, but Rousseau gets his skates on it. Brought back out by Omaha, who looks to regroup. Instead of regrouping, he throws it into the bench and hits one of his own players. Bates, King, and Jeffers out there with Gage Perkins and Colt Williams. Riley pressures the face-off win, gets in, deflects the puck. Luca almost gets it picked up, but he isn't able to bring it in on sides as Riley dumps it and the whistle blows. Bates Face-off is 1 to Omaha. Omaha gets the puck, trying to get to the red line to send it deep. Good pressure there in the neutral zone. Picked out by number 88. Cole Williams stands up at the blue line with some body contact there. Cohen King gets a stick in the hands, but no call there as well. The refs are letting everybody play. Puck comes out. Cole Williams on the centering pass. Sends it softly up the boards and kept into the zone by Omaha. Puck chipped out. Pass to the minner, hits a skate. Cohen King putting pressure on as the Omaha looks to regroup. Good pressure by Luca Bates coming in from the neutral zone. Offsides. Shot to the middle. Declan kicks it and Gage Perkins intercepts. Perkins is going to get it, send it deep out of the zone, retained by Omaha. They're going to come right back in. Riley trying to put pressure on. Omaha's going to send it deep. Williams is going to get there first. Omaha putting pressure on. Chipped up. Chips it out of the zone with a tip. It's going D to D there. Coming back into the zone. Cole Williams going to get called for a full body check at the blue line. Tough hit. Glad he's okay. So Highland's going to be on the penalty kill. Looks like it's going to be Emma Ward with Colton Melby and Alex Skolnick with Colton Venman on the penalty kill. 5:38 left in the second period, 5-0 Omaha. Skolnick wins the faceoff to the corner. Melby gets it, sends it up to Alex. Alex is going to get able to clear the zone. Skolnick and Venman giving chase. Puck comes off the boards. Emma's going to get there first. Pokes it. Sends it deep and up the boards. One! Omaha looks to regroup. Sends it past everybody. That should be an icing call. And an icing is called. They're going to come all the way back down. Venman trades out for a Tam. Same other three are on the penalty kill. Face-off is going to be scrapped and picked up by Omaha coming out of the zone hard. Tam skating hard on the back check. Melby does a good job of blocking the progress of the wing. Puck is sent up. Skolnick's going to try to get there. Nobody's there for Omaha, thankfully, on the pass to the middle. Going to be sent all the way down. Going to be an icing call on Highland. Per USA hockey rules, you're not allowed to ice it on the penalty kill. So Highland's going to get a chance to get some new skaters out there. Venman comes back out after a short break. Davenport and Perkins on the back end. Tam stays out there. He's going to take the draw. Face-off comes to the blue line. Venman, and the shot goes wide of the net. Tried to be steered back into the front. Shot goes off the side of the net. Perkins picks it up. He's going to try to carry it. Bounces it off the boards, but it's going to be held in on the blue line. Shot there is Venman on the wings. Davenport and Perkins still on D. Face-off is one back. Sent to the middle dangerously, but it gets through. Pass comes up to the point from Omaha. Missed it, and Alex Tam's he's got an opportunity for a 2-on-1. Shot hits the glove. Good save by the goalie. Coming back the other way. Pass comes to the middle. Perkins trying to put pressure on. Skolnick is able to make the steal. Perkins is picking it up, chips it up and off the boards. Comes down, Tams giving chase. Pass comes up there. Chips around Davenport. Davenport's going to have to hustle to get back. Gets there right as the wing does. Good pressure there. Turned over to Skolnick, who has it in the middle of the ice. Skolnick is passes it to Venman. Venman throws it to the corner. We got a tripping call coming on Omaha, and that's going to stop it and blow it dead. So the Jags are going to go on a power play with 3:35 left in the second period, 5-0 Omaha. Tipped up and out, but held into the zone by Emma Ward. Sends it deep. Martin trying to give chase and keep it in the zone. Puck is sent out and around. Emma Ward's going to get there first. She slaps it deep again. No icing call there. Blake Yates is on the chase. Reversed course there. It goes D to D behind the net. Looking for an outlet pass. They are killing time behind the net once again. Puck is sent up and out, but Emma Ward gets it. And a pass to the middle is intercepted. Momentarily, Melby gets there first. Sent to the middle. Grayson Martin's got it. It's converged upon by multiple Omaha Mavericks. Rousseau trying to back check it, keep it in the zone. Blake is able to keep it there for just a second. Flipped up and out. Puck jumps over. Emma Ward's going to have to chase to get back. Good save by Declan St. John. Here comes Blake Yates coming up after picking up the puck. He gets it and sends it to the King's going to get there first in the corner. Sends it up the boards, and Rousseau gets there, is able to chip it and send it out. Good hustle by Rousseau. Cohen King isn't able to clear the zone. Good legs by Emma Ward, is able to keep him off of it. Pass comes to the middle, intercepted by Rousseau. Rousseau sends it up the boards. Retained there. Omaha's holding the zone tight. Melby's going to come.
Are you kidding?
Omaha's back to grab the puck. Highland making a change. Puck comes deep. Puck is behind the net. Omaha still skating hard, winning all the puck races. Sent down and deep. Luca Bates gets it, sends it up and out to Riley Jeffers. The puck stands up on its end. Misses Riley, but Riley's going to give chase. Pass comes across the boards. Cohen King gets there in a tie, but Omaha gets it and sends it deep. Icing's waved off. Colt Williams going to get to the puck. 46 seconds left in the second period. Puck is along the sideboard, sent up to the point. Pass comes up to number 25. Toe drags, shot on goal. And a couple extra cracks at the apparently loose puck. We're going to get a face-off with 32 seconds left, just to Declan's right. So Luca Bates is still out there with King and Jeffers. Davenport and Colt Williams on defense. Face-off is one all the way across, hits Davenport. Davenport shot goes wide of the net. Riley Jeffers trying to get there on the sideball. Centering pass hits Declan in the skate as he's clear to the post. Colt Williams has it, sends it up the boards directly to the Omaha defense. Defense goes D to D, tries to send it deep back behind the net. Colt Williams is going to get there first. Stolen there by number 25. He's going to pass it back up to the point. 3 seconds left. Sent back deep into the corner. Colt Williams is going to put pressure on to keep any shots from going on goal. do the entry pass. Good interception there by Tam. Tam gets it, sends it deep. Skolnick's going to get there first. Oh, actually just beaten there to the puck by Omaha. Omaha gets it. Melby isn't able to keep it in the zone, but gets it and sends it right back to make Omaha go chase. Tam intercepts the errant pass. It gets kicked out to Skolnick. Skolnick turns it over, coming out of the zone. Puck is sent deep. Melby gets it, sends it around the boards. Venman's going to get there. Whiffs on the clearance. Skolnick gets it, bounces it out of the zone. Regrouped there. Gets it and dumps it deep as they get back in. Melby's getting the puck there. Sends it up the boards to Venman. Loses it. It's turned over in the corner. Melby is dangled around. So good deke around and on the draw with Blake Yates and Grayson Martin, Emma Ward, and Colt Williams on the back end. Number 25 wins it. He's bringing it into the zone around Blake Yates. Colt Williams is going to lose the race there in the corner, but gets it and knocks it up, but it misses Blake. It's going to be retained on the blue line. Puck behind the net for Omaha. Rousseau tries to knock him off the puck. Puck is sent out of the zone, or out of the middle, in the corner for Omaha once again. Omaha gets too committed and then passes it out of the corner. Pass to the blue line. The blue line is Grayson Martin gets it as it comes out to the point and is able to chip it up and out. Regroup here for Omaha. Omaha's going to pass it as the defense gets changed. Here comes 25 back in on net. Davenport is able to deflect the puck on the shot. And Rousseau battling, can't clear the zone. Davenport lifts the stick of the shooter as the pass comes through. Melby sends it up, not out, held in by Omaha. Pass comes across and misses everybody, but does clear the zone. Grayson Martin giving chase. Pass goes D to D. Blake Yates is putting pressure on. Sent in and down by Omaha as a couple of them change. Melby gets it, turns it over in the corner. Omaha retains it as they complete their line change. But Blake's going to get there first. Blake chips it up and out. Looks like Highland's going to need a change here pretty quick. Puck comes out and is sent to the middle. Riley Jeffers, being sticky in the neutral zone, is able to have it sent deep. Puck is sent up and out. Jeffers retains it and sends it deep into the zone. Looks like we got a couple people making changes for Highland. Jeffers trying to put pressure on. Oh, almost a good forecheck there for a good breakout by Omaha. Cohen King is working hard, and Melby's going to get to the puck behind the net. Loses it there, but it's passed out and unable to be held in the zone. And that's going to be offsides on Omaha as they hadn't quite cleared the zone before the dump in. Bates, Jeffers, and King out there with Emma Ward and Gage Perkins. Riley trying to get to the puck first. Tied up there. Cohen fights through some stick checks. Comes out to Omaha's defense. Omaha breaking in. Shot from the way outside, just barely whizzes over the head of Declan and the goal. Has it on the half board. Has some passing options. Good move there by 20. He's able to get a shot on goal. Scramble in the corner. There's 3 Jags in the corner there. Offsetting penalties, which all right, so we got 5-on-5 still. Omaha up 6-0. Shot comes through. Declan steers it to the corner. Emma Ward's going to get there first. Chips it up and held in by Omaha. Omaha gets it looking for the centering pass. Comes through Alex Tam with a good interception. Chips it up the boards and out. Venman's going to give chase, but multiple Omaha Mavericks are back. Intercepted there by Skolnick. After the puck. Venman's still skating hard. Puck sent across everybody, misses everybody, and there's going to be a icing call on Omaha. So it's going to come all the way back down to the offensive zone. Rousseau is out there with Blake Yates, Grayson Martin, Davenport, and Melby on the blue line, the defense. Rousseau battles hard. Puck is still in the zone. Omaha's trying to clear it. They're able to chip it up and out. It's going to be one-on-one Davenport with one of the Omaha with several back checkers. And turnover there into the corner, but here comes Omaha. King and Jeffers out there with Ward and Williams on the blue line. Emma gets to it first and sends it deep. Goes D to D on the retention there. Colt Williams is able to intercept the pass up to the wing, and he's hard charging there. They go D to D as they regroup and reverse course and dump it deep. Defense is coasting back to get the puck. They're beat to it by Omaha. Emma Ward's going to get there first, sends it up the boards to Jeffers. Jeffers reaches out with one hand but can't clear it. Here it comes out. Cohen King's going to pick it up. Turns it over on the blue line there. Colt Williams chips it up and out. Here comes the D-to-D pass as they go to regroup. Good pass into the wing and back in. Emma Ward forces a shot from way outside the circle. Turned over there. Declan steers it to Emma Ward. Colt Williams gets to it first. Can't clear the puck out of the zone. Colt Williams finally gets it out. Jeffers is still putting pressure on. Colt chips it up and it's going to go to Riley. Riley holds it there and sends it deep into the corner. Here comes Luca after it, trying to get there first. Pass comes to the center. Cohen can't get there first. Goes around and on a missed shot sent up and out of the zone. Omaha looking to regroup. Venman putting pressure on in the neutral zone. Good work there. Gage Perkins knocks it to the corner. Skolnick's going to get there and is challenged there by Omaha's wings. Trying to get it up the boards on the corner. Finally gets it, sends it up to the point where they're awaiting it. Pass is sent D to D there. Can't get anything on it, so he sends it off of Cohen King, who Cohen whiffs on the clearance.
Skate!
How was that?
You called him for getting hit?
He got destroyed!
He got hit! He was the one that got hit!
So the kid with the puck that got destroyed gets called? Dude! Open your eyes, Blue. That was the kid that got blown up. Jeez. I'm not saying it would be a competitive game, but it's getting dangerous at this point.